God, it's real bright. Alright, hi everyone, welcome to today's video. On the day that it's being recorded, it is Monday, September 16th, 2024. It is about 5 till 6. It's about, I don't know, probably close to 80 degrees, probably 85, as the high was supposed to be like 87 today. And today is day number 13 of my vacation. Yeah. So I have pretty much all the rest of this week and the weekend off for my vacation. And then unfortunately, next weekend, or actually next Monday, I should say, the 23rd, is when I go back to work. How sad. I wish I could take the whole month of September off. Would be nice, but I feel like my sleep schedule is all messed up. And you know, all that. Sleep schedule's all messed up and gotta get it back in order. At least, you know, before I go back to work. So I was out originally out on the walk in my neighborhood just so I can, you know, kill some time before I go do my main thing I wanted to go do today. But I ended up talking to someone from the neighborhood that I rarely ever see. So I talked to her for a little while. Got to see her third child. And sure there's no one behind me. Let's see here. So let's see here. I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, we were just talking for a little bit and kind of lost track of time. Because, well, where am I walking to? I am going to a city council meeting. Yeah, because I wanted to leave at around 10 till 6. And by the time we were done talking, because I guess we were talking for like an hour, which it definitely surprised me. Like, oh shit, we were talking for like an hour. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and go to the city council meeting. From what I hear, it's supposed to be a real short, because I guess the council is going to elect a new clerk of the council, which the clerk pretty much reads they're the ones that take the roll call at the beginning and roll call on like a bill or motion or ordinance, as they call it. And this new clerk of the council will serve on the council for the rest of this year and all of next year. So, yeah. I actually lost track of time myself. I didn't want to, walk too far and too long. Probably could have left a bit earlier, but I wasn't kind of anticipating that, honestly. So, yeah. I wanted to go to a city council meeting last week, but the homies insisted that I should come over and hang out, and even though I wanted to, but not for very long, but it ended up being very long. But yeah. Now they're all off today, but yeah, I wasn't really going to. I'm not going over there today, but I might at some point throughout the week. Maybe. I don't know. So in terms of requested time, I had the requests today and tomorrow off, and Friday off. Because here's the thing. Weekdays, Monday through Friday, of requesting off, no problem. They can make do. Weekends are the tricky part, because you got to make sure you have someone cover your shift on weekends. Even though the funny thing is that there's always, because the rule is that there's always going to be one person on duty for transport every day. There has to be at least one person at all times every day. But weekdays, there's usually a lot more people. Usually at most there's at least like 8 people during the weekdays. But on the weekends, by the time I get there, usually it's the person that's already there plus me, and if we're lucky, maybe another person's coming in either around the same time as me or earlier, or maybe a little later, which if that's the case, then lucky me, because during the weekday there's usually no one is generally by themselves. Well, okay, I lied. For the people that I see when I come in at my schedule time at 11:30, like the 6 a.m. person, on the weekdays, they are generally there by themselves for the first hour. Because the 6 a.m. person takes their lunch roughly around the time I get there. But the thing is that if I am by myself, like if I'm the only 11:30 person there, and everyone else on the weekday leaves or has to leave early for whatever reason, the longest I've gone by myself on a weekday by myself, other like not counting overnight shit, is, let's see here, at least about 3 hours. Actually, no. It would be an hour on weekdays. For the weekends, I'm usually by myself for an hour until the 5:30 people come in. Which, you know, is fine. I've gotten used to being by myself for an hour, so it's fine. Yeah, because actually, no. We have 3 people in the mornings when I get there on weekends. We have a 6 a.m. person, and then we have a 9 a.m. person. Or no, we have a 6 a.m. person that leaves at 2:30. And then we have an 8 a.m. person that leaves at 4:30. So yeah. And the 4:30 person, the 8 a.m. person leaves at 4:30, which, yeah, because then I'll be by myself for an hour from 4:30 to 5:30, which is, you know, again, it's whatever. It's fine. But then, let me think here. Going, and then from 5:30 to 8 on Saturdays is me and the 5:30 person. On Sundays, it's me and that same 5:30 person, but with another 5:30 person. Sundays generally aren't that bad compared to a Saturday for my weekends. I don't know why, but generally, Sundays of my weekend, it's not that bad. Okay, so let me think here. And from what I hear, the other weekend, meaning the weekends that I'm off, that weekend is a lot busier than my weekend, which makes no sense, because the best way I can describe my weekends, the ones I work, it's basically like it's a typical, just like a standard, like Tuesday or Wednesday. It's what it feels like. Now, there was a weekend that I did have to work by myself for 3 hours by myself, since I was the only the only transporter on duty. And, well, let's just say that usually when I'm by myself, when I'm the only 11:30 person, I take my lunch as close to 3 o'clock as possible. Well, okay, regardless if I'm the only 11:30 person or not, I always try to take my lunch as close to 3 o'clock as possible. But if I'm the only one, then I try to take it right on the nose. Like if I'm with someone else at 11:30, it would either be I usually take my lunch somewhere between 5 minutes before. That's the earliest I would go. And the latest I would go would be about 5 minutes after. Which I always try to take my lunch roughly when the second shift housekeeping gets there and has their huddle. Okay. I would assume it's probably around probably 6:15. I don't know if I'll make it. I probably should have left a lot sooner. Because it takes about 15-20 minutes just to walk from the house to Taco Bell. I don't know. I just figured because, since I always have to work on a Monday, I never have the time to actually go up to a city council meeting, but would be cool if I can actually, get on the council. Apparently since it's the city legislator, it's always going to be, it's always, like, their term limits is 2 years. So the current term goes from New Year's Day of this year to New Year's Eve next year. I think. That way it's, a 2-year term. And apparently, one of them is under some hot water. And he's been out on the council for a couple years. But, yeah. That's all I have to say. Man, oh man. So, yeah. I'm kind of used to being by myself sometimes, like, especially when we were waiting for the other 11:30 person coming in. When it was, me coming in. I literally was the only one, and I would go to lunch at 11:30, well, not 11:30, but at 3, because, that's right. That. So, yeah. Now when I was covering people for the overnight shift, which is the 9:30 p to 6 a shift. I literally, because the 5:30 people leave at 2A, so from 2A to 6A, so within that 4-hour time frame, that's when I'm by myself. which I actually kind of like night shift. I really, really do. Because you don't really have to do much. You might have to deal with one or two in-house patients before 10 o'clock. Whether it be like a floor transfer or like going down to a test or coming up from a test. I mean, you will get a few floor transfers during the night. You might get a few of them, maybe one or two at most, which is fine. Let's see here. But other than that, most of all the transports that night shift would have to worry about are all the admissions, except for mental health. A nurse in security does that. And the ED to radiation, whether it be ultrasound or CAT scan. So yeah, that's the easy shit. Like, you don't have to worry about taking someone up to surgery or to MRI. Well, yeah, to MRI unless it's absolutely necessary. Or, oh, I don't know, to like I don't know. Just not that much that you would have to worry about. Okay. Alright, all I gotta do is just go down Silver and then go down it's either I gotta go down this street right here. I don't know if it's Mary Street or Oak Street. I don't remember which one. I think it's Oak. But we're gonna go ahead and end this off right here. Okay, so it is Oak Street. Okay, Mary Street must be the next one. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.